Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Thanks for joining. So I like to start my podcast off with a song. And tonight's song is called Taxman by the Beatles. And it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me tell you how it will be. There's one for you, 19 for me, 'cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man. Should 5% appear too small, be thankful I don't take it all, because I'm the tax man. He says, if you try to sit, I'll tax your seat. If you get too cold, I'll tax the heat. If you take a walk, I'll tax your feet. I'm the tax man. It says, don't ask me what I want it for if you don't want to pay some more, because I'm the tax man. Now, my advice for those who die, declare the pennies on your eyes, because I'm the tax man. Yeah, the tax man, and you're working for no one but me. So, the reason I chose this song is because I got a call from Joshua. So, Joshua, grandfather, I believe it was his grandfather, passed away, and he left him a house. And Joshua is excited. So Joshua wants to borrow against the home to take out some equity to do some renovations. The only thing about it is there's a tax lien on the home. So the grandfather did everything he was supposed to do. He paid off the house. He had his affairs in order. He had a will, left it to Joshua, and Joshua is excited and couldn't wait to put it in his name. But now, Uncle Sam, Daddy Tax, Mr. IRS, is coming for it. So tonight, on this episode of Simple Information About Mortgages, we're going to talk about getting a mortgage on a home that's paid off that has a tax debt. Oh my God, yes, a tax lien. So let's dive in. Oh, but before we do, I want to talk about a little bit of chatter. Yes, I have a little bit of chatter. So I got a few emails, which was nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need more listener supporters. So I hope you all start chiming in. Please share this podcast with your friend. There is no cost to subscribe. Subscribing allows me to get sponsors, and sponsors allow me to get money for my time. So if you don't mind, just hit the subscribe button. I'll be forever indebted to you. Sort of like the deceased guy with the IRS. So, I was telling you about the chatter. Chatter is this a good time to buy? It is always a good time to buy real estate. As I stated in many of my podcasts before, you can never go wrong with real estate. Now, whether buying a dilapidated home or land, or just buying a single family residence, fourplex, different things like that, it's always a good thing. It's always a great time. If you can afford to purchase a home, now is a great time. It doesn't matter what the interest rates are, because interest rates go up and down. It has since the beginning of time. They will not stop. If you can afford to purchase a home now, buy a home, because what doesn't go down is sales price. You rarely see a home sales price go down. If it costs you $150,000 in 2020 to buy a house, and it costs you $200,000 in 2023 to purchase that same house, you'll never see it at $150,000 again. So my advice to you is, if you are able and can afford to purchase a house, buy the house. If the rates go down, refinance it. You'll thank me later. Now, back to our episode. What happens? Joshua's in a bad situation because he's trying to get a mortgage loan for a house that he inherited, generational wealth. But Uncle Sam says, oh, you owe me not only the money you didn't pay, but interest. So I want to say Joshua said in the tune of about $120,000. Now, the house is probably worth exactly that amount before any repairs or anything. So Joshua is in a situation, and others will also be in that situation. So yes, it's great to have your affairs in order, but some debt carry on with you even after you pass away. Now I know this because I purchased a home, actually the one that everybody's saying go viral. It was a little white house before, and the gentleman that owned it had back property taxes. Now, we did him one solid. We paid him enough so he could pay off the tax lien that he had and also, enjoy life a little bit. But what if he had not done that? What if he had not paid the tax lien? Could I have still purchased the property? I've done that too. And in the state of Texas, I want to say that they had 3 years at the time that I purchased another property. They had 3 years to come back and reclaim it, and it happened on that property. They had 3 years to come back because it was foreclosed due to unpaid taxes. I purchased it at a tax sale, and then I think within 9 months of me owning it, they came back and they had to pay me 25% interest on my investment, but it was nothing near what I would have made had they not come back. So Joshua has a situation. Now, I don't know much about that, so I'm going to ask a tax preparer to be on our show next week. But until then, let's just talk about owing the IRS and generational wealth. You can buy all the property, real estate, investment tools there is, but if you owe Uncle Sam, he has a way of getting his money. Unless you put it in that person's name before you pass away and have all liens removed, Uncle Sam is still going to get his money. I guarantee you Uncle Sam is going to get his money. And so we have to be mindful when we talk about generational wealth that there's all kinds of loopholes around it sometimes. If you don't set up your accounts, if you don't have trust, because when taxes are involved, even when you pass away, if you don't set it up right, your family could pay inheritance taxes. So it's lots of different things. We just want to be mindful of it. So next week, I'm going to ask a couple of tax preparers if they would come on and share with us what happens when you pass away. Now, I know that we talk about mortgages here, and Joshua was actually applying for a mortgage, and we had to put a stop on his transaction because of the debt due to the IRS. So he's going to have to work through some legal matters and get some things involved. So I'm not able to help them. But that's another great way to build equity and leave that equity to a family member, hoping that there's no taxes involved. Okay, so I just wanted to jump in and share that. Also, remember, now is a good time to buy a house. It's always a great time to buy real estate. Buy now, refinance later. Hey guys, I hope this podcast has been helpful. This has been Siam Maxey, the author of Home Buying Basics, Finding Your Path to Home Ownership, and the host of Simple Information About Mortgages podcast. NMLS number 1093963. Text me 713-320-1876. Email me themortgagemaven@yahoo.com. Check out my website. Purchase your book, siammaxey.com. Go to loandepot.com and apply for a mortgage. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by.